It's time for Around the Ozarks in 5, brought to you by Adventure Cave Tours. Live a day in the life of a real adventurer with Adventure Cave Tours. And the Springfield Greene County Park Board, reminding you to go play. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Forhetz.
Well, good morning. It is not Ethan and Sarah. It is yours truly, Diana Tyndall, filling in with guest co-hosts each day this week. Today we have Jenny Filmer-Edwards from the Springfield Greene County Park Board. Welcome, Jenny.
Thanks. Great to be here.
All right, let's get to some news. Sam's Club recently announced a new membership deal for educators. Sam's Club new teacher and educator membership. So now till Tuesday, August 15th, teachers can join Sam's Club for just 60% off for $20, a basic membership for just $20. So that is amazing. I know I'm a Sam's Club member and I spend a lot more than that, but to qualify, the individual must be a new Sam's Club member and a state licensed certified pre-K classroom teacher, principal, K through 12 teacher, or a college professor. How cool is that?
Teachers spend a lot on their classrooms.
Yeah, there was another study that it had said before COVID hit, teachers spend like $500 each of their own money each year on classroom supplies.
Now.
Isn't that crazy? Wow. So speaking of other good things, Westlake Ace Hardware opened or they operated stores across the country. They partnered with local Salvation Army to provide fans, that's box fans, for communities in need for their 11th annual fan drive. In the Ozarks, customers reportedly donated around $1,500 in over 80 fans, which I thought was really kind. They were donated to Westlake Ace Hardware and to the Salvation Army in Springfield. So if you want to participate in the fan drive, be sure to reach out to the Salvation Army here in Springfield.
We need those fans. It's hot.
I know. Tell me about it. We'll get to weather later.
Hey, I'm going to get serious for a minute. Diana, do you know what the 988 crisis lifeline is?
I can't say I do, actually.
Well, you're not alone. Apparently, 82% of Americans don't know what 988 is, but I'm going to tell you what it is right now. 988 is the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. This is 24/7 call, text, and chat. Wow. Access to trained crisis counselors who can help you if you're experiencing, or if you know someone's experiencing, suicidal thoughts, substance abuse, mental health crisis, or other kinds of emotional distress. Just in May of this year, almost 500,000 calls, texts, and chats in 1 month went to 988. So this is an important resource out there. If the heat is getting you down in a way that is more down than usual, or if you're really having a hard time, 988 is the number to remember. And did you know that that is why we all now use our area code to make phone calls?
Oh,
we don't.
No, I didn't know that.
988 if we weren't intending to, but that is the number, 988. Remember that.
Okay, we need it now more than ever, huh?
Absolutely. We're going to talk about heat, right?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I might be sweating more than
you're sweating.
The average human.
It's still early, but yes, I'm sweating already.
I'm going to tell you a little about sweat. It's kind of a weird topic, but it's a beneficial process called evaporating cooling to make sure our bodies don't overheat. So it's actually really important to sweat. According to Weather Rate, our bodies like to stay at 98.6 degrees. I knew that, though, because I have a thermometer.
Right. That's good.
But when the body temperature rises, sweat is released from your skin. The water from the skin evaporates, draws heat out of the body through a process known as evaporative cooling. This is also kind of how an air conditioner works.
I had no idea. I don't really pay that much attention to sweating, and I'm just like, oh, I need a shower. Or I need a towel to dry off. But speaking of sweating, meteorologist Abby Dyer, she's going to tell us more about weather if you listen to that podcast on Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. But temperatures are expected to reach triple digits this week. So yikes, stay hydrated. Today, brief look at weather is a high of 94 with 50% chance of rain and storms. Tomorrow, Wednesday, is a high of 94. So Are you feeling hot, hot, hot? Because I am. It's a great time too to probably enjoy the park's outdoor pools, right?
Well, I should probably mention, maybe you didn't know this, but there is a heat advisory for today from noon to 7 p.m. So the heat is serious today. And I know that it's heat advisory because whenever we have a heat advisory at the pools or at the parks, we look around at our pools and our staffing and try to figure out which pool we can keep open late. So today it's Meadow Pool. Meadow Pool is open till 8 o'clock. Yay!
That's awesome. Yay!
And if you come after 5:30, it's only $1 to get in, or it's free with a canned food donation. So it's super affordable to go cool off at Meadow Pool tonight.
That great idea. Thank you, Jenny.
Thanks. Hey, you know what else is going on in parks?
What?
The zoo animals are hot, and they don't have as much air conditioning as we do. But guess what? We're doing what we can to keep the animals cool. And here's what goes on during a heat advisory or just, all summer at the zoo with the animals. You may be wondering, they have those misting machines so you can walk under and get misted.
Yes, I love those.
They have extra fans, fans for everyone. We have iced sweet treats. Zookeepers sometimes give the herbivores frozen Kool-Aid or water with fruits and veggies frozen inside. Oh, and here's something kind of gross, but carnivores like to eat frozen blood when it's this hot.
I think I threw up a little bit, but the other frozen treats sound so nice. I'm like, I had no idea the zookeepers do that.
Right, it's like popsicles for zoo animals. Only I've seen them; they're bigger than popsicles.
I mean, who doesn't love a popsicle, right? Oh my goodness, that's great ideas. You just got me thinking about what popsicle should I make today, because our kids like to take the Prime energy, like it's like water. It's like a cool thing. All the cool kids are drinking now, Prime. They're obsessed with it. But like they like to make these Prime popsicles and they pour them into like our popsicle maker. It's pretty silly.
Have you had any savory popsicles going on?
Yeah. Well, we were talking about animals, and this is not an Ozarks story, but speaking of animals, a record-breaking Burmese python was caught in Southwest Florida last week. While Burmese pythons are one of the largest snakes on the planet, averaging to be around 13 feet in total length, local hunters in Naples, Florida, caught a 19-foot, 125-pound Burmese python. Can you even imagine?
Why were they even looking for it?
I'm like 6 foot tall. That's like 3 of me. That's more than 3 of me. Isn't that crazy?
I don't like to think about it.
That's really a tall thing. So apparently too, giraffes are very, very tall. They can be up to that, height and even taller, but that's about how tall this Burmese python was. Yeah. Snake people are freaking out right now.
Hey, we have a lot of snakes out at Dickerson Park Zoo.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have a python or not.
Yeah, I think they do, actually. Yes. It's maybe a green one.
Did you know our zoo turned 100 this weekend? Dickerson Park Zoo opened in 1923, and this weekend we celebrated 100 years.
Wow. Congratulations. That's amazing.
Exciting.
Yay.
See the zoo.
So what else is going on in the news?
Well, it's peach season, or at least it's supposed to be.
What?
July and August, that's when the peaches come in. We're all ready for them. I've been looking for them at farmers market. But because of weather, and I think there was a late frost date, local peaches in Missouri and Arkansas have been pretty impacted. There's crop losses of 90% for the season. That's why we're not seeing them at farmers market.
Oh.
It's sad.
Yeah.
But you know what? There's growing peaches elsewhere, so you can't get local peaches, but they are bringing them in from the South. I think Georgia's where they come from.
Yeah.
And so if you see peaches, they're probably not local, but they're probably still pretty good.
Yeah. I love peaches. Well, from peaches to burgers, or not so much burgers, this is a true story, and it's not a joke. Burger King in Thailand announced a new item on their menu that people are really talking about. They announced this on their Facebook page. It is the real cheeseburger. It consists of, get this, not 1, not 2 slices of cheese, but 20 slices of American cheese sandwiched between a sesame seed bun with no meat or veggies or condiments. It's literally a cheeseburger. Ugh. I mean, I love a good grilled cheese, and I'll usually put like 2 slices, sometimes 3 if I'm feeling real, cheesy that day.
Maybe they're really skinny slices.
That is too much. Can you even imagine?
They're calling this the real cheeseburger, but there's no burger.
Yeah, there's no burger. Nope.
Okay.
Well, wanted to mention a few events, and then we'll get on to some of the things maybe happening with the Springfield Greene County Park Board right after I mention some of these events. But tonight is the Chiefs Happy Hour at the Dive on Patton. The other day I mentioned it's at the Riff. It's actually at the Dive on Patton in Springfield, and it's not too late to purchase tickets to relive the Kansas City Chiefs championship season and hear all about what's going to happen in this next season with the voice of the Kansas City Chiefs, Mitch Holthus, and former wide receiver Dannon Hughes. So you can go to 1047thecave.com for more information or to purchase tickets for tonight. And then the Springfield Cardinals, they are in town all week this week. And tonight is $2 Tuesday, thanks to Great Southern Bank. Hot dogs and bratwursts are just $2. And adults, if you like to have adult beverages, you can get happy half-hour drinks for the first 30 minutes after the gates open. So if you're a Cardinals fan, listen in, and you can actually have a chance to win a family 4-pack of front row tickets thanks to Around the Ozarks. So register to win at aroundtheozarks.com. You'll see the stuff that you just have to put your information in so they can contact you. How cool is that?
Love Cardinals night.
Yes, I love the bratwurst, $2 hot dog. I mean, who gets just one? I mean, unless you're a small child. Do you just get one hot dog or
Not telling.
Okay. I usually get at least one of each. I'll have one of each. And then wanted to mention this really quick too. Runners, I'm sure if you are a runner, then like Sarah Foreheads, I know she's a big runner. She would probably be participating in this. But Nightlight 5K 1 mile walk is this Friday in Springfield. If you're not a runner, it's still a fun event. Amazing race start experience, cold sparks, confetti, fog, variety of fun features, some just pump up stations. I don't know what that is, but that sounds amazing. Probably pump up the jam, on course music, a shark's jaw full of teeth, glow in the dark arches throughout the run. So if you're not a runner, maybe you just want to get out and have some fun. And plus it's in the evening, so it should be pretty nice.
Friday night. Fun.
Yeah. So thanks, Jenny, for co-hosting with me today with Around the Ozarks in 5, even though we've gone about 13 minutes while Ethan and Sarah are out this week. But and thanks for being our newest sponsor too. That's wonderful.
We're happy to be here.
So what else is happening in parks? Give us a little highlight of maybe what's going on this weekend or other fun things to do.
Well, the 2 big things that are coming up are both partner events for parks. This weekend, well, actually starting on the 20th through the 23rd, of course, is the Price Cutter Charity Championship Golf Tour. That takes place in Springfield. We have lots of park staff that go and help be field or hole marshals for that. And so we're involved in that. And we are one of many charities that supports. And we thank Price Cutter Charity Championship Golf for putting this together every year. It really does raise a lot of money for local charities, and it is a big deal.
That's awesome.
So if you love golf, come out this weekend and see it happening. It's part of the Corn Ferry Tour.
Yes, and make sure you're quiet while they're golfing. Take it very seriously.
The other event that we are pretty excited about is National Night Out is coming on August 1st to Metter Park. Talking about Metter earlier. That is a night where you can get to know your law enforcement heroes. There's firefighters, there's police officers, all of the local law enforcement agencies are represented. There's stuff for kids to do. There's food. There's fun. There is a police versus fire softball game. Oh. And there's discount swimming at Metter Pool.
Oh, how fun. Well, that's a lot of fun.
Big event this year. So that is that's Tuesday, August 1st, 5 to 7 p.m. Okay. Although the discount swimming starts at 4 p.m. So
cool.
you come out to swim and then go do your thing.
And I'm sure if there's more things going on, you guys always have a ton of things going on. Where can people go to find out more information?
Parkboard.org.
Okay, perfect. Well, Ozarks, we hope you have a lot of fun today. Stay dry and cool, not sweating a whole lot. Stay out of the heat and have a great Tuesday. We'll see ya.
It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. Here's your host, Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your Tuesday, July 18th. We are waking up once again to the opportunity for some showers and thunderstorms today, as well as the heat and the humidity. I know we've been talking about that day after day now, and it's just relentless. It's not going to go anywhere. So that's a big headline in your forecast today. Summertime heat and humidity. In fact, we are going to see heat advisory criteria for many of us in the Ozarks today. That means heat index values. I think for a lot of the afternoon, they're going to be floating up near 105 degrees. Again, that's the feels like temperature, but actual temperatures today will be soaring into the upper 90s. Isolated storms are also in the forecast today, not for everybody. Eastern Ozarks, you have a better chance for seeing some of those isolated strong thunderstorms today. We had a nice little line of thunderstorms that developed yesterday afternoon. And I think much like yesterday, any of the storms that get going out there today have the potential to be on the strong side, bringing quite a little downpour when they move through. Better chances, as I mentioned, going to be in central Missouri as well as the eastern Ozarks. And that's primarily going to be out there early in the day on Tuesday, lasting through the afternoon hours. And then the skies will clear up for us. A few of those storms, though, as I mentioned, they could be on the strong side. In fact, when I look at how much rainfall is possible here, there will be spots that could see an additional inch of rain that get underneath the thunderstorm activity. So today, if you see cloud cover, if you see thunderstorms, if you're in the northeastern Ozarks, you're probably going to have a limited temperature today. So that's the good news with the rain and storms. It means that the heat and humidity, not quite as bad for you. Those of us along Highway 65, areas back to the west, we are probably going to see the heat and humidity out in full force. Huge headline in the forecast today is that heat index values, they are going to be brutal. We are talking dangerous heat in the Ozarks, and it's just another day where those temperatures will be flirting with the triple digit mark. Heat index values well up into the triple digits, and it's today, tomorrow, and Thursday that we have this oppressive heat and humidity around. Then a bit of a pattern change as we head into late this week. By Thursday, Friday timeframe, I see an opportunity for a cold front. It's going to bring a shower chance to the Ozarks, and it's going to allow our temperatures to cool it a little bit as we get closer to the weekend. We're going to see some temperatures that are more normal for this time of the year, which is still warm, near 90 degrees, but we just don't have that really bad humidity to go along with it. So the forecast today, looking hot, 97 for the forecasted high temperature in the Ozarks today. I do have a small chance for some showers and thunderstorms. It's not going to rain all day anywhere. It's another one of those situations where you might get a stray thunderstorm. Best chance will be in our northeastern Ozarks, but it will limit the temperature for you if you do get some of those rain and storm chances. I've got another hot one for Wednesday. 98, the forecasted high temperature. Better chance for rain coming in here, I think, for a more widespread area. That occurs by Friday of this week. And then we're talking about a summer-like weekend in the Ozarks. Both Saturday and Sunday look dry to me at this point, and temperatures should back off a little bit. So it'll be nice for the area waterways, the lakes. I think they'll be crowded this weekend, looking nice and summer-like as we head closer to Friday and Saturday. All right, it's time for the Wake Up Weather Brain Twister question for the day. I'll answer yesterday's question. It was, where is the hottest temperature on Earth recorded? The options were A, Libya, B, California, C, Iran, or D, in Mali. Answer, many of you guessed this correctly. I saw over on the comments on the Around the Ozarks Facebook page. It is B, California. It has oftentimes made it upwards of 130 degrees. And according to the World Meteorological Association, that high temperature record is actually 134 degrees Fahrenheit. And yes, of course, it was around Death Valley, California. And now this has happened a lot where we've gotten these temperature recordings around 134. But in order to be official, the World Meteorological Association has to actually review those records. So there have actually been a few places. In fact, there was a temperature that was recorded in Libya of 136. Well, the organization actually threw that out because they said that the thermometer was faulty. So as it stands today, 134 degrees record. It's an old one set back on July 10th of 1913. This week, though, Death Valley making some headlines because they're talking near record temperatures. We'll see if that record falls this week with this big ridge of high pressure that's bringing heat and humidity to so many across the country. All right, I want to show you the weather quiz question for tomorrow morning. This is what I'll answer on Wednesday. Which soft drink was created in Missouri? You know this one? Options here. A, Dr. Pepper. B, Orange Crush. C, Sprite. Or D, 7-Up. Which one of those has roots here in Missouri? Do you think it's in the Ozarks? I'll tell you tomorrow. That's going to happen on the Wake Up Weather podcast. In the meantime, if you need weather information, head around to aroundtheozarks.com. We've got you covered there all day long. I will catch you early tomorrow morning with the answer to that quiz question and another look at the heat and humidity. I'll also let you know when those thunderstorms are going to arrive for us for the end of the week. Have a great afternoon, and I will catch you in the morning.